An important feature of the QL software is its built-in player monitoring system. In fact, QL keeps you informed about the state of your entire QL player network in real time. A status indicator appears to the left of each player's name. This indicator changes color in response to the current status of the player. Gray means the player license hasn't been activated yet. It's currently not being used. Blue means we're receiving a heartbeat from the device and the player is healthy. Red means that we're not receiving a heartbeat at the moment. Either the device is offline or it has been turned off. If offline, the player will continue to display scheduled content stored in the device's onboard memory. Yellow means the device experienced an issue that requires your attention. The QL monitoring system tracks several types of potential issues, and the status indicator will alert you in real time. Here are some of the issues that will trigger a yellow alert. The default media is currently playing because there is no content scheduled. The player engine has unexpectedly stopped. The player is running out of storage space. The player has difficulty downloading content, or the content is somehow corrupted and can't be shown. Or a data feed is currently not available. A player showing a yellow alert will continue to display scheduled content. Any content that can't be displayed will be skipped until it's been removed from the scheduled playlist or replaced in the library. If you reset the status and the issue hasn't been resolved, the yellow alert will eventually return. Subsequent alerts will increment the counter in the alert column. Note that while the red and blue indicators change automatically according to the player's status, yellow alerts need to be cleared manually. To do so, open the monitoring window and click the Clear Alert button. All players showing a yellow alert will reset back to the blue status. Note that you can also reset an individual player status from the alert table. Let's take a closer look at the monitoring window. Before you begin, you must select each player in the window and then add them to the monitoring view. Simply click each player's status box to make your selection. Right-click on a group or subgroup and select all, or use the search engine to add many players at the same time. To access the player monitoring view, click the monitoring button at the top of the player window. This window shows a table with columns for each category. They are group name, player name, last published program date, user who published the program, status of the update, either currently downloading or finished downloading, the player status indicator, which you can click to access alert and event details, the number of recorded alerts waiting for a response, the name of the playlist shown on screen, the version of the QL player software installed on the device. Optionally, the display status indicator and error message if available. The display status codes follow the same logic as player alerts. Blue means the display is operating normally. Red means the display has been turned off or it's not communicating currently with the server. Yellow means the display has experienced an issue and there should be additional details available in the message column. You can sort the results for each column by clicking on any column header. For example, clicking the player header will sort the results below it. You can toggle the sort, increasing or decreasing, by clicking the header. QL Content Manager lets you store queries in advance. This feature can be very useful when you manage very large player networks. The gray button left of the Clear Alert button lets you manage your queries. You can create new queries, edit existing queries, remove a query, or refresh the list of queries. Previously saved queries are accessed via the pull-down menu left of the gray button. To create a new query, click Create Query. Give the query a name in the top field. Select as many filters as you need. Each filter has multiple options available from their pull-down menus. Period lets you select a date range. Status lets you select between players that have finished downloading their update versus those who are still downloading content. Player status lets you select which status to display. Selecting running will display all players with a blue or a yellow status. Software version will let you see only players running the current version or players that are running on older versions. Once you've finished creating your query, click OK to save it. To apply the query, make sure all your players are selected, and then select the query to apply using the pull-down menu. The results of the monitoring window will change depending on the query results. You'll find the Publish button right of the Clear Alert button. This button performs the same task as the other Publish button, which is located on the upper right corner of the dashboard. To publish an update, select all the players you wish to update by clicking their status box. Clicking the Publish button on the far right side will open the monitoring window, and you'll see the file transfer progress in the status column. By default, the currently playing playlist will restart when it receives its update. If you don't want the playlist to restart, you must select the No Media Interruption button in the pull-down menu right of the Publish button. Also, clicking the Publish button initiates an immediate player update. You can defer the update to the date and time of your choice. To do so, click the next pull-down menu with the option ASAP and select Deferred. Next, click on the calendar icon and select the date and the time you want the file transfer to happen. This concludes our review of the player monitoring.